A suspect is in custody tonight following last night's shooting of 2 workers at the Israeli embassy in D.C., and it appears he was motivated by the devastation in Gaza.
Elias Rodriguez is now in custody, accused of killing Israeli embassy staffers Yaron Lishinsky and Sarah Milgram. Authorities say a man from Chicago was seen pacing outside, and they say he opened fire before walking inside and shouting "Free Palestine." One witness actually spoke with the suspect before the incident.
He looked very scared, but I thought it was because he had just witnessed a murder. I didn't think for a second he was actually the murderer.
In cases where the death penalty is warranted and seems appropriate, we will use it. It's far too early to say whether that is the case.
The shooting highlights a growing rise in anti-Semitism across the country, one the Justice Department hopes to stop. Authorities say more charges could be on the way, and the death penalty could also be on the table.
On New Tonight, we are hearing from people here in Atlanta who worked with one of the victims of that horrific attack, Sarah Milgram.
Fox 5's Eric Mock spoke one-on-one with Atlanta's regional director of the American Jewish Committee, the group that organized the event last night in D.C., and learned Milgram had many connections here in Atlanta.
Terrifying and just devastating to me and the entire Jewish community.
Dov Wilker is Atlanta Regional Director for American Jewish Committee, the group that organized last night's event at the Capitol Jewish Museum in Washington, D.C., where a gunman shot and killed Yaron Lishinsky and Sarah Milgram, 2 staffers at the Israeli embassy in D.C. Wilker says Milgram was involved with a young Jewish professionals group in Atlanta the committee sponsors called Access.
They traveled with her to Morocco. They did programming with her in D.C. You know, this was really their friend. It was a beautiful friend of theirs who all she wanted to do was make a positive impact on the world.
Wilker says he's been in contact with those who knew her since the shooting.
The young professionals are absolutely devastated. They never thought that something like this could happen. As bad as anti-Semitism got, they never thought that a young Jewish professionals event would be a target of this type of attack.
They were members of our embassy team in D.C. They were devoted to representing Israel.
Consul General of Israel to the southeastern United States, Anat Sultan-Dadon, says she's met the couple before in D.C. She believes this attack was meant to instill fear in diplomatic employees like her.
We were open this morning. We are resilient, we are strong, and we will not allow for terror to win. We will not be terrorized. We will continue to represent Israel proudly.
But Wilker says many others are feeling afraid to show their Jewish identity after this attack.
One of the things that has to happen in the Jewish community, that continues to happen, is an increase of visible security presence.
Eric Mock, Fox 5 News.
One other thing the American Jewish Committee is asking of everyone in the metro Atlanta area is to check in with their Jewish friends and neighbors and offer support.